What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the Daily Sean. For those of you who haven't been here before, my name is Sean. I do a daily video on something related to nursing. No rhyme or reason. Probably not going to change. Getting out on time from work is a complete and utter myth. This is another one of those things that they just didn't tell you in nursing school. They didn't tell you when you decided to become a nurse. They didn't tell you until you found out on your own after you graduated and started your first job. There is no such thing as actually getting out on time. Alright, maybe it exists in theory, but it rarely ever actually happens. And when it does, you swear there's something wrong. You missed something. Something happened. You are in complete denial when you get out of work on time. Even though we spend the entire shift working our butts off to ensure that we get out on time. Yet, we never do. I've worked in places where they actually count your bedside report as part of your shift. So instead of you working a 12-hour traditional 7A to 7P, you're actually on the schedule from 7A to 7:30P, and they talk about something about you're taking your appropriate lunch time and you don't pay for lunch and blah blah blah. So that's a way of getting around the whole not getting out on time, is that even though your shift is only till 7P or 7A, take your pick, you're not getting out till like a half hour after that because you got to sign out all your patients. You got to give a report on however many patients you actually took care of during your shift. And that could get quite exhaustive for some nurses that work on the med-surg floors or work in the long-term care facilities when you're caring for upwards of 15 to 20 patients. That's just crazy. Getting out on time is like that rare unicorn. You'll actually skip a lunch just so you could try to get out on time. And anyone who's not in the medical profession or who's not in the profession of nursing will never completely understand the concept because, I mean, the shift says you end at a certain time. That means you should be getting out at that time, right? Right? No. The problem is we take care of these things called human beings. And human beings are not predictable in any way. Human beings absolutely love throwing you a curveball a half hour before your shift is supposed to end. You know, like get sicker, or code, want to sign out AMA, or maybe there's an admission. Take your pick. Getting out on time is just one of those things that you just accept rarely happens. Care to add anything about getting out on time? Care to add your comments about this rare unicorn? Leave your comment down below. You know your comments, Sir McCaffrey. Share this with somebody. Share it with any nurse that can relate to this unique animal that we talk about often but never get to experience. Share the vlog and pass it on. And as always, check your own pulse first.